the stars. The lights, they shine. Do you love the arts? Well, you've come on time. We have the music, the stories, the performances, all creatives. But shh. At 11:11 we pause. A moment of inspiration so your soul can glow. Then back to the spotlight. Center stage.
Hello.
Hi, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Center stage people out there. How are you?
Hello.
Welcome to Center Stage.
Welcome, everyone. And it's so nice to be here. Happy New Year
Happy
to
New Year.
everyone.
New Year.
And, do you have any resolutions this year? Or a joke? One or the other?
The only resolution I have is to wake up every morning. That's the only one I have.
I like to just make resolutions all the time. I don't do it on that day because
I do have a
it's
dad
little
joke,
bit-
though, if you want to
Oh
hear a
yeah,
dad
let's
joke.
hear a
I
dad joke.
have New Year's revolutions.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
The dad joke would be, two blondes walked into a building.
Oh, you're going to say it?
You would think one of them would have seen it. That's the dad.
Well, thank God.
Oh, goodness.
I'm going to use that with my blonde friends.
It's a good one. It's a good one. We have some more.
So we have somebody.
Hold on. So that's officially, we're going to do a dad joke every episode. So the one for today,
Don't
say
ask
it
me,
again.
you'll get in trouble.
One
It's
more
okay.
time, say it again.
They
Go ahead.
can rewind
So
it.
two blondes.
They can rewind it. Let's
right.
get with Reece.
Let's get with Reece. They
Yeah,
can
yeah.
rewind it.
Reese,
Yeah.
one sec. Reese, hold
where are
on.
ya?
If you need to
Yeah.
go back and
Hi,
rewind.
Reese.
Hi, Reece. We're
Earth
here
to-
with amazing director, actor, filmmaker, autism awareness specialist, and someone who is a dear friend of mine and an amazingly talented director, Reece Manigan. Welcome, Reece. How are you?
Hi guys, I'm good. How are you?
Good. You're joining us from London today?
Yes, I am.
Happy New Year, Reese.
How's the weather
Happy
over
New
there?
Year, guys.
How's the weather over there? What's the
Happy
weather
New
over
Year.
there like?
It's actually sunny today, if you believe it or not. It's actually sunny.
Nice and sunny.
In Florida, it's always sunny with a chance of rain on repeat.
But now today is it's pretty cool today. So, well, good to have you here.
Good to have you, Reese. How do you know Reese?
So, Reece had me in his film. Actually, I met him through Sharon. And then she introduced me. She was working on something else, right? Sharon Pfeiffer. Hi, Sharon. And she's amazing, too. So, Reece and I became friends and started working together. I was just in his movie called The Bucket. It's very funny. It's very, very funny. And Reece is also an actor in it. I play a therapist, and it's pretty funny. How did you like the experience of making that film? I know you've been making films for 20 years now. Tell us a little bit about that. But first, about The Bucket. Tell us a little bit about The Bucket so you can explain it best.
Yeah, The Bucket was a film to make to annoy a lot of people, to be honest, because because nowadays comedies don't exist. Everyone doesn't like jokes. Everyone doesn't like comedy because nowadays everyone's too sensitive in the world. Everything's offensive. Everything's wrong. You can't even be polite without offending somebody now. So I made the film to wind people up, and I put jokes in it to wind people up. And I also did it because it was my 20th anniversary film. And I wrote it as well because I was basically saying to people that comedy exists, jokes exist. We all deserve a laugh. We're all going to die one day, and none of it's going to matter. So enjoy your life. You live once, and laugh out loud. The world's enough as depressing enough as it is. So that's why I did it.
Did you write it?
I wrote, direct, edited, filmed a lot.
And star in it as well, right?
Yes,
So
I did.
you're
A jack of all trades.
so yeah, it was
Pretty much.
wonderful.
I'm the king of multitasking. If there was an award for multitasking, I would win it.
Multitasking. Exactly.
And where can we find this film?
You can go on my YouTube channel, ReeceM92, and if you go on my playlists, you can watch my stuff in sections. My feature films, Outsmarted, Archie and Jim, my short films, Halloween specials, Christmas specials, the lot.
You know, I'm a big fan of the British humor. It's like absolutely fabulous. Do you recall that show? It's an old show, but oh my gosh, like the what is that other show that was on in the improv that they improvised? Oh, you know what's it called? The one that they're all on stage. That was created in England, wasn't it? The one that they did all improvisation.
I think I know what you're on about. I don't
Whose
know.
line is it anyway?
Whose line is it anyway?
Okay, yeah. Whose line is it anyway?
Well, the British.
I thought it was American, but they made a UK version of that. But no,
Actually,
but for me, what my inspirations were Monty Python, Only Fools and Horses, Bottom, Young Ones. You know, I grew up really bonkers sense of humour, and I still have it today.
always keep that. It's wonderful and it's magical.
My favorite was Monty Python.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And I love it how the British use the term cheeky. It's so cheeky, isn't it?
Cheeky. In the film, I actually do a fake, British accent. You tell me never to do that again.
Yeah,
But I
it was
will.
very cute.
But so will, darling.
So what new projects are you coming out with, Reece?
Oh well, at the moment I'm currently doing season started. I just filmed a scene today, and that doesn't come out till December. I will premiere in the first episode of season 4 because it's the final season, and also in a very film called Groups. Love letter to everybody who's helped me with my 20 in. That's definitely going to be a big masterpiece. And I've got another feature that I want to make soon. Details about that, yeah, it's too early to say it. But there's quite a few I've got in the pipeline that I want to, get out there and show off my creative as I can.
Do you ever come to Florida?
I can afford it.
Is somebody there with you laughing? What was that?
We're having a little bit of connectivity issues, I think.
No,
But
it's just me and the ghost. Hi.
Just you and the goat.
oh, that was scary. So yeah,
He
can
does
you
horror
hear us
films,
now? Okay, good.
Cheeky
So tell
ones.
us a little bit about how you started in the film industry. Like how did you always want to do it? For 20 years, it's a, and you're keeping going, so it's
Funny
wonderful.
enough, I wanted a wildlife presenter when I was a kid because I'm a massive David Attenborough fanatic, and I love my animals, and I really wanted to go off and do presenting documentaries of wildlife. But then, some reason, what happened was I started in more into how they filmed those projects. They went out and they filmed all the lions and the tigers and the bears and everything. I was like,
Oh
I want to
my.
go off and film those animals. And so when I was about 7 or 8, my mum and dad got me an actual camera, and I did. I went off and I filmed ducks, foxes, badgers, deer, all the British animals. And then what happened was I started like trying to make my own documentaries, but then it got into the storytelling of, what if I was to tell a different story that wasn't real? And then I got into the writing stage of making up my own stories there. And and then it developed from the writing stage and the filming stage and the editing stage. And then as time went on, that's when the filmmaking side started to spring out. And I didn't make my first film until I was about 13. And it's on my YouTube channel. It's called Horrorland. It was a stop motion animation. Got that made, and then that's when I realised, right, this is what I want to do. And so I've been banging out really crazy, bizarre material ever since.
And a lot of them have names of animals in that. Do you do it on purpose?
Yes,
Like characters?
The animals are a big inspiration for my filmmaking.
Like Dr. Armadillo, something like that? You do that?
That's
Or-
actually my next project.
It's
Senor Platypus.
Yeah, he's one of the characters in it.
Good.
This is great.
Yes.
Can you throw an exercise to us, like something that you would do with your actors on set as a director or something?
What kind of
Like an acting sort of improv or
Yeah.
something like that.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Well, I like to make him so if there's a scene where a character's angry, I do like to say to him, look, go full out, have a tantrum, and they do it. And in fact, saying that, next week there is a little project I'm working on next week, and it is called The Animals Come First. And in the scene, I have a tantrum because in the scene he wants the camera person to interview the animals because the animals need to have their say, and she won't do it. So he has a tantrum. He's like, "No, the animals come first."
That sounds so funny. I want to watch that.
Yeah. It's like the Me Too movement, but except this for animals.
Animals, or maybe we could do maybe we can interview the animals. Could we do that too on our show?
Yeah, that would be.
Well, yes, you should, because the animals come first. You have to.
Yes, the animals come
Because
first.
who
That's
let
great.
the dogs out?
Who?
You know?
Who?
Oh gosh, Reece, you got us on a tantrum here, you know. But with that said, so tell us, what exactly are you working on right at this moment, script wise?
So, like I said, I've got to film my animal project next week.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm doing Outsmarted season 4. In case you don't know what that is, I'll throw it out there right now because there's 3 seasons on my YouTube channel. It's about a detective who is not very bright, and it's basically based on Pink Panther films and Fargo, the TV series. So there's a bit of a mix there. And so it's kind of like my Fargo, because Fargo is my favorite TV series of all time. And I what it is the character himself is so idiotic that he thinks he's the smartest character on the planet. There's one scene, I'll tell you this, because if you love British humour, you'll love this. So there's a scene where he talks to his female detective, and they find a hole where a body's been buried. So she says, right, we need to investigate that hole. And then he goes, oh, no, it's all right, I've already been to the doctors. They said I've got the all clear.
Oh, so you have like a lot of one-liners, things like that, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. And there's also another great one. There's also another great one which makes me laugh where he's confronting this female detective over working with these gangsters. And so she says to him, yeah, but I know what you're doing with Johnny. And he goes, Johnny, what's wrong with you, you sicko? She's like, no, I know you're working with him.
So as we bring this section to a close, where can the people out there find you and your products?
Or do people say, "Oh, Reece met the man again"? You know.
Oh, do you know what? When they know there's a Reece Manigan film come out, people run for the hills because they know what they're in for.
Good. That's good.
If you want to find my work, it's Reece M92 on YouTube. You can find me at RM Film Director on Instagram. I recommend you follow me on Instagram because I update a lot of stuff about my filmmaking.
I
So
will
if you
find
want to
you.
get in touch,
We
then
will find
yes,
you.
Please do. Yeah. Oh, you can find me, sweetheart. You're all good. I'll be more than happy for you to find me.
We will find you.
Yeah,
We will
We
find
will.
you. Well, thank you, Reece.
please
We
do.
will.
Oh, Reece,
For
you're
this lovely
awesome. My
interview.
gosh. Please come to Florida.
Yeah, come and
sometime.
visit us.
Well, I've got a good excuse to come down, haven't I?
Yes.
come
By
down.
the way, what part of England do you live? London?
London.
Is it? Really? London?
London.
Wow.
It's
London.
the capital.
Oh, really, darling? Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, my darling.
Yes, darling.
Yes, lovely. Lovely London.
Okay.
You can-
God
come to-
bless
come to
you.
London,
God
that'd
save
be
the
nice.
king.
God save the Queen and all that.
The queen is dead. But
Yeah, God save the Queen.
the queen
God
is
save the King.
king. Okay. It was a pleasure, Reece, and God bless you. And we hope to see you soon again. And I'm looking forward to seeing
Yes,
all of your
absolutely.
work.
I'd love to come
I'm
back
sure it's
again.
quite cheeky, don't you think?
Thank you so much.
And we'll be back in just a few.
We'll be right back, guys.
At 11:11 we pause. With a deep breath, close your eyes. Breathe in slowly. Imagine a gentle wave rolling towards the shore. As you exhale, picture the stillness at the crest of the wave. Breathe in the love in your heart. Exhale and release all your love to the extremities. At 11:11, remember peace begins with the breath. Love begins with the heart. And kindness is the gift we can all share. And that center stage, brought to you by Sea Sirens.
Discover the books of Frank A. Ruffalo, an internationally acclaimed author and accomplished screenwriter with IMDb credits. From the gripping Jack Stenhouse series to inspiring faith-based adventures, Frank A. Ruffalo delivers stories that captivate, thrill, and uplift. Whether you crave suspense, action, or a journey of spirit, his books bring unforgettable characters and powerful storytelling to every page. Get your copy today at frankaruffalo.com or amazon.com or AMP Media Studios. Don't just read a book. Experience the world of Frank A. Ruffalo. Get your signed copy today.
This is Smoke Barbecue. We're located in Fort Lauderdale at 3351 Northeast 32nd Street, Fort Lauderdale 33308. Our website is www.eatsmokebbq.com. It's EATSMOKEBBQ.com. You can order online. We also do catering for 10 to 10,000.
If you are looking to bring your family out to an incredible food venue, this is the place. We're at Smoke Barbecue in East Fort Lauderdale. Everything is amazing. If you can see their faces on our crew and the amount of food that they have taken down in about 15 minutes is absolutely unbelievable.
And we're still going. I can't talk, I'm eating.
And everything is coming. So here, let's eat.
Bia writes back.
Hi, we're back.
Hi, we're back.
Well, today, our next guests are someone who
You may know.
you may know.
You know, I have to share this with you, but Freddy and Dawn, like, they really have been a part of my life change. I mean, Frank, you
Me
too.
too. Me
But
too.
you know, if it wasn't for you guys, I would have never started coming here. We would have never been part of this show. So thank you, Freddy. Thank you, Dawn, because they are the host of the Brooklyn Cafe show, but as well, they are the ones that started the AMP2 TV, right? You guys started together with your son Gio. Is that correct?
I started AMP Squared TV about 20 years ago.
AMP Squared. I love that
Which
title.
is what the pillow you're sitting on. AMP2. We called it AMP2 because AMP Square, everybody would write out the word square. And then 5 years later, I met Dawn and asked her to join me at iHeart. And she turned me down for 4 years. She said no. Then finally she said yes because she was being interviewed by somebody else that I was producing on iHeartRadio. And then I said to her, if you want Dawn to be on this show of yours, you bring her to me first, because I asked a long time ago. And she did
So
it.
you had the dibs.
He did.
How do you remember it, Dawn?
I called Dawn.
It's kind of true. It is pretty true.
It is very true.
I met him at a party. I was working in healthcare, and the group I was working with wanted Latin radio time. So reach out to you. I didn't even know you.
Linda
And my
and Chuck
husband knew
worked
each other.
together,
So
yeah.
they kind of coordinated me needing radio time. And we met, and the company didn't want to go that route once we met. And then 4 years later, literally, I met a woman at a Christmas party, and she says, "Can I interview you?" I said, "For what?" She goes, "Oh, you're a health coach. Can I do an interview about you?" I said, "Where?" She said, "At iHeartRadio. I'm doing this new show on wellness in the medical community." I said, "Who's your producer?" And she tells me it's Freddy. I'm like, "What?" I met that man 4 years ago. So I said, "Okay." And then I was supposed to be on your show, on her show, and then I don't know what happened to her show.
I got rid of it because I didn't get you fast enough, and then you came.
And then he called me back and he said, "All right, I've got a show called Two Boys from Brooklyn and the Broad. Will you be on it?" So it started February 1st of 2016. I think I saw you
10 years ago.
May, first week of May 2016. I was the 12th broad. They had gone through 11 in 12 weeks.
12th time's a charm.
Lucky 13,
12
I guess.
times a charm.
Well, you gotta understand.
A dozen later.
You gotta understand. This was a production that my son Gio wanted to produce because he wanted the Netflix and the whole whatever. So we were at iHeart, which was a somebody. You know, iHeart was a big radio station back in the day.
Right.
And we couldn't find the right female for my partner's taste. You know, he has that very strange personality. I wasn't even on the video.
He was
it was
funny,
him.
though.
He was funny. You see, the problem is that when you tell somebody they're funny and they have this very dry personality, it doesn't mix well. So one thing led to another. I mean, him and I had a big fight, and he left and Dawn stayed. And then he got sick. He had illness, him and his wife. And then Dawn stayed, and we had to change the name from two boys from Brooklyn and abroad. We had to change the name.
Because iHeart wouldn't allow the word broad.
Yeah.
So,
Really?
Yeah, it was totally, anti-woman, anti-empowerment. You couldn't use the word broad. So we ended up changing it and moving to Beasley.
Yes, but when we went to Beasley, Dawn decided to do her own show. And what was the name of that show?
That was called Two Broads from Boca. So we had two boys from Brooklyn, and then I did a spin-off, Two Broads from Boca, because Beasley allowed us to use the term broad. So we thought, great synergy, right? Two women, two guys. I was kind of in between both shows, and that worked until it didn't. And then you and I decided to join forces.
And then they sold our time. So we kept selling the radio slots. So the way radio works is you rent the radio, you beef it up to a certain number, and then somebody comes along and they buy it.
So when did the Brooklyn Cafe start?
Yeah.
It started right after Les left. We were sitting in the manager's office, and he was eating a sandwich. And I said to Dawn, remember when you were growing up, you were at the table? Everybody talked about the table. She's from Brooklyn. I mean, I could have gone with the Bronx Cafe, but that doesn't, whatever. So we just went with the Brooklyn Cafe. I don't know why.
Even though it's in Boca.
I was so naive at the time because I'd gone to school for communications, but I hadn't ever really done it. So I didn't realize that when we went from iHeart to Beasley, we were going to lose our audience. Never entered my mind, never occurred to me, never anything. So we changed, literally, it was two boys from Brooklyn. We have a banner that's on that table that says the Brooklyn Cafe with the bridge backwards. We said, all right, let's keep it the Brooklyn Cafe. Then we moved to Beasley until one of our followers found us. And I think they called the station and said, oh my gosh, I've been looking for you since you were up at iHeart. We couldn't find you. And he starts laughing. I go, why are you laughing? He said, because if I had told you we were rebuilding an audience, you probably would have never stayed. Which is probably true. Wow. It never occurred to me, dawned on me, no pun intended, that you have to either tell the audience you're moving or build it up again.
Right.
Totally new network.
So it's no surprise because we've been dealing with Frank a long time. And I pitched Frank to do this concept that you see in front of you, the center stage piece. And you have to rebuild what you had before. So rebuilding is a real scary word. Because it sounds like, oh my God, I got to go all the way back there to start again. But personalities carry you. And now we're entering our 10th year doing this, our 10th year. I got 20 doing
Grandpa
this.
Moses over here.
Is that what you found in the successful shows, is personality?
Oh, absolutely.
Or the ingredients, what is it?
It's personality and persistence. Because in this business, and Michelle will tell you, she does commercials on television, you don't get a yes every time. You get a guess 2 minutes later, he's not here. So you got to come up with something to replace that. And it's got to be better because the first thing that hits you when a guest cancels is you take a step back. And all of a sudden you're playing defense. You got to take 2 steps forward because it's your personality, the mixture, your laughs, the jokes, everything that you deliver. They are seeing this differently on camera than even in here in the studio. It's a different animal, so persistence.
Well, actually, it's wonderful this happened because I had all these questions. I was always wondering how you got the name AMP2 Media, and now I know. And I want to know more about you because you guys are always doing the questions and the asking, and you don't get to talk about yourself as much as I want to know what your superpowers are. No, but I want to hear what are yours. I know you have many superpowers.
Your followers want to hear.
Yeah,
but
they
they just see you on 2 chairs up in front.
Yeah, and you guys are
Ringing
always
a bell.
talking
Ding, ding, ding,
and
ding,
helping
ding.
other people.
That
Exactly.
bell is 10 years old.
Or making a funny joke. You know.
Oh, right. Dawn has the no button, the
no
buzzer.
button.
And so, yeah, I love you guys. And
Yeah,
I
we love you
appreciate
guys,
you.
yeah.
And also Alicia and Frank. But thank you.
But.
But I thank,
There's
no,
a
I
but.
thank you guys too, because Alicia introduced me to you. So I wouldn't be here without you. And, but you've been so wonderful to me, and you've always been trying to push me to go forward, and you really have helped me so much. So I just want to say thank you.
And get
Thank you.
and get better at what we do. And
Yeah.
that's something, you're not. What I love about Freddie and Dawn is that they want us to move forward
Yeah.
and grow,
Mhm.
and not fail. And we love that about the both
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah, because I saw their show. Wow, it's got to be 2019.
About 5 years ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right after COVID, 2021.
21.
Right, maybe before COVID, or after COVID, 19, 20.
Yeah.
And
Well, you know,
And
but
he
you
sent us an email.
sent you an email.
But
yeah.
you have a different pattern with us. It's a different reason for Frank in this studio. It has a lot to do with the statue. It has a lot to do with religion. It has a lot to do with faith. It has a lot to do. When Frank came along, a lot of things in this studio changed
For the better.
for the better, and they changed to the degree that he knows it, and I know it, and she knows it, and your wife knows it, and nobody else knows it. And these are things that we don't talk about. We just do. There's a lot of things that Frank had done that helped a lot of kids in here, helped us. So I didn't want to lose Frank, because Frank was going through a whole lot of different changes. And then Michelle, I asked Michelle to do a show that was just a mess. And I was praying to God she wouldn't hate me for putting her on there.
Well, no, it was fine, except the plan didn't go as planned, which it doesn't
whole
always.
thing went upside down.
Yeah, but now I think I'd be better at it, because I had some friends that I called on, and they helped us out too. But you can always do that. But I am a different person from even then. So I thank you guys for that too. But
I think we're all a little bit different.
You need those experiences sometimes, and you just keep going. So I wouldn't hate you for that.
Growing
at all.
pains.
Yeah.
I think the key to what we do is not only, it's not you and me, it's our crew and the interns of our program.
Yeah.
It's hoping to answer the needs of what they're looking, and hoping to hope that there's always hope. There's always another way. Things change for us. COVID changed like everything else. Production, podcast studios popping up all over town. But the why of what we do is the community and the family that comes in here. Yesterday, Frank, if you had been here, you would have believed it. Every single person that came in here wanted to do a show on faith, on spirit, on God, whether from the Jewish perspective, a Christian perspective, a youth perspective. 2 people came in. There was a group named Lilified, and someone else's name was Lily. All night long until we closed the studio at 8 o'clock. There must have been 5. Even the therapist I interviewed, her whole therapy practice is based on faith and God and gratitude. All
It's a
day
new
long.
reckoning.
Totally.
There is.
And I said to Freddy, I go, what is the message? And he said, the message is yours to figure out. Now, obviously, there's a message for interpretation. But I think that is what people are looking. They're looking for hope. They're looking for connection. They're looking to find faith, whatever it looks like for them. And because of you, Frank, and what you've brought to us, and the statue, and your wife, it validates everything that we always held in our heart. And people walk in here in awe, like, who has a Virgin Mary in their studio?
Yeah.
Right? And she blesses us every day. And so we are forever grateful for that. So thank you.
Well,
Yeah,
we are forever grateful for you guys.
Yes.
And this crew. And this is getting really.
If you'd like to join the Mutual Admiration Society, please.
Society.
But it's about. Listen, it's not about us. We do shows all week long. It's about you guys. I've been trying to work with Alicia on different concepts, whether it's music, it's bringing in people, maybe taping at night, something to kickstart it, because it's a new year. I have some new things. I want to go on the road. We take you on the roads on Fridays, and I want to make sure that we're tight in doing that, so that you're comfortable in doing that. You get better every week at doing it. it's a great show. It's a great outlet. And if you're watching this and you have something that you want to send a stage, contact them. You know, don't be shy and, oh, they're never going to call me. It isn't true. They will call. But you got to make an effort to believe in what you believe in. And then watch the house come to life.
Remember when Frank, the first email we got, we were at Beasley, and we get this email from Frank about he's an author, he wants to spotlight his books. And I said to Freddie, someone's actually emailing us?
I remember
They
that.
actually know our show, and they want to come on our show.
I remember that. And that.
Yeah, so if there's anyone out there, feel free to reach us at on our page, which we're building our website now. Center Stage. Well, just find us somewhere.
Who's building it?
We'll let you know.
You can email me at Frank A. Ruffolo
There you go.
at gmail.com.
Exactly. Okay.
That'll work.
And just so we can just wrap this up, Freddie and Don, tell us, what is the vision for 2026?
More, bigger, more bold, taking more chances, doing skits, green screening it. But I want to organize the thoughts so that when we're ready to shoot this thing, it happens, because these ladies are very colorful and they do acrobats. And I got to figure out how Frank doesn't get hurt when they're jumping around in circles. There's a lot of thinking that goes into it. Don't think that this is a simple set. It's not, to capture it correctly.
Sure.
And sound. And you saw today things do happen. People call in, it doesn't work. So there's a lot we have to sort of, but we want more. We want the show to grow. We want to put it out there more. We want to do restaurants. You have a restaurant, give us a call and get you guys in the public more.
For the studio, for me, it's to give people an opportunity to share their voice, to be seen, to have their voices heard, their message heard, to give women a chance to really explore their superpower, to come share it, because everything that you're thinking, there's somebody else that needs to hear it on the other side of the camera. And bless you, she sneezed on the truth, see? And share that opportunity with the masses, because we're only as good as the message that everyone delivers.
True that.
I'd like to end the show with one note. Our next show is going to be a tribute to Rose Warner. She was a moving force in the Florida film industry. Passed away way too soon. So if you know Rose or knew Rose and want to pay a tribute, come down to the studio or call in. Contact me at, again, Frank A. Ruffolo, Ruffolo, at gmail.com.
Thank you for joining us on
Thank you for
Center
joining us.
Stage.
And have a great
Thank you for watching.